Yo, my boys, I'm back with another career sim for y'all. Now, y'all can already see, we got Brock Bowers today. And I'm going to put it to y'all this way. This is probably, you could say, the best football player in the draft class. And yes, I mean, you know what I'm saying, according to position and everything he does to be great. Like, Marvin Harrison is a great receiving threat. No doubt. Caleb Williams, a great quarterback. Both of those guys, possibly generational talents. Brock Bowers could possibly be the best tight end in the league in 2 years. He could possibly be a top 3 tight end in 1 year, depending on where he goes. Like, you know how people say, what if Travis Kelce had George Kittle's blocking? And what if George Kittle had Travis Kelce's route running? This is like the middle. Like, Brock Bowers can block like George Kittle and can run routes like Travis Kelce. He is a freak of nature. And honestly, I expect him to be pretty doggone dominant in the league. So, we're going to get to the draft, and we're going to see where our guy Brock Bowers goes. Now, the interesting thing is I'm going to let you guys know right off the bat about Madden is that I've never seen a tight end win an Offensive Player of the Year award. And he's not going to get a chance to win a wide receiver award. So when it comes to legacy score here, honestly, I guess we're just looking at Pro Bowls. Him being the best tight end in the league is how he would get to the Pro Bowl. And maybe Super Bowl. So it could be a little more difficult. But if he does just have a crazy year, I'll try to, and they try to, scam him on the legacy score, we'll look at the numbers compared to IRL numbers and see what he ended up being at the end. But y'all already know. Let's simulate the draft and see where he ends up going. Okay, so Brock Bowers, as you guys can see, went round 1, pick 7 to the Jets. Now, that's kind of interesting. It'll really depend on who the Jets have at quarterback. If it's Zach Wilson, you might see me bust out in tears. But y'all can already see, man. Do I even have to say it? 86 overall. And I'll be honest with y'all. When I was adjusting the stats, he was going to be at 88. I felt like that was too high for a rookie. 86 seems high, but I'm telling you guys, this man is a problem. As you can see, the blocking stats are good. He has good change of direction. He has good run blocking. Like, there's nothing this man, y'all see the good impact blocking, decent pass blocking. There's nothing this man cannot do at the tight end position. At 6'4", I got him at 250 because I figured he puts on a little bit of weight for the league. I believe he plays at 240 right now. He is a freak. So I will see you guys at week 1, and we'll go over there and head to the Jets. All right, y'all. So, lucky for us, Aaron Rodgers is still here. That is huge because Brock Bowers is going to need somebody to throw him the ball. The Jets pretty much look the same as they do IRL. Garrett Wilson, Allen Lazard. They got Justin Ross on the team now. Hey! Franklin from Oregon. Troy Franklin's here. Okay, I see him. Whoa. Did I see that right? Why is his height 0'0" and weight 5'2"? That's despicable, Madden. I don't know how they glitched the draft classes. I don't even want to get into that. Anyway, somehow the Jets ended up with Troy Franklin and Keon Coleman. Like, we know that. I'm not even going to get... That's not the point. We're focusing on Brock Bowers. I'll have some words with EA on another day. The Jets, like I said, are pretty much the same, though. Whitehead, Adams, Sauce is still a dog. Also got Quentin Williams. Like, this team is, defensively pretty much the guys. Aaron Rodgers, healthy, though. Should definitely help the offense. I am going to change this to the Kansas City Chiefs offense for one reason and one reason only. You guys already know. It's probably the best chance to see Brock Bowers gets the ball. So we will go to Kansas City and Andy Reid. And I will see you guys at the mid-season point for the first season of Brock Bowers' career. So at the mid-season point, we are 4-3. Stats-wise, this is really okay. So Aaron Rodgers is balling, 1,500 yards, 9 touchdowns, 1 interceptions. Receiving-wise, Brock Bowers season 1 is going ham. 466 yards and 2 touchdowns. Garrett Wilson, 192. Oh, I'm looking at his weight. Y'all got to get me right, man. 352 and 1 touchdown. Troy Franklin at 0 inches and 256 pounds has 5 touchdowns and 339 yards. I'm not even going to get into how that shouldn't even be possible. Allen Lazard also getting it done. So it's been a mixture. Aaron Rodgers is spreading the ball around. Breece Hall is balling out as well. We have the 17th ranked offense. That's not great, but it's not terrible. Let's go ahead and see if the Jets make the playoffs, as we are 4-3 currently. And the Jets end the season 12-5. Oh, that's spectacular. I shouldn't even have to tell you guys what is probably going to end up being the problem here, though. What? If y'all look over at receiving yards, y'all see why I said, well, we'll get to the problem in a minute. Brock Bowers, so Aaron Rodgers throws for 4,200 yards, 35 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Brock Bowers has 1,275 yards and 13 touchdowns as a rookie. Yes, he is X Factor. He is out with a shoulder strain for the divisional round. Oh, that sucks. This guy's ridiculous, though. X Factor, you guys should have already known that's what he was going to be. I'm going to go ahead and get some of these right. Route tech. Put all day on him because he's a heck of a blocker. And grab and go because he's great with the rack. I will be honest with y'all. In Madden, that might be the best receiving season I've ever seen for a tight end. Troy Franklin, little chubby, as we're going to call him, as long as he stays on this team, because y'all see those stats. Y'all see your measurables. Y'all see him. 998 yards, 11 touchdowns. Garrett Wilson, 784 and 5 touchdowns. Allen Lazard, 780 and 4 touchdowns. Breece doing his doggone thing with 1,300 yards and 19 touchdowns. I think Brock Bowers helped the running game, too. We are 7th in offensive yards. Yearly awards. As we look down here, Aaron Rodgers was 8th for MVP. It's always interesting to see. I think the main thing we want to see is Offensive Player of the Year. Brock Bowers did get votes. That is huge. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Brock Bowers nailed it. That's what you love to see. Okay, so this is starting to be a great start to a career sim. I'm not even going to lie. I'm pretty excited already. Let's see if we can get past the wild card. I would hop in here, but Brock Bowers is hurt, so. And we lost. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. I think it has a lot to do with Brock Bowers being out, though. Let's just see. It was a shoulder strain, so he possibly could have played. I just felt like the odds, like since the injury thing was up there, I just felt like he wouldn't have. Let's go ahead and see the playoff schedule and see if there was a chance he played. As we go here to the Jets. Okay, no, he didn't play. Yeah, he didn't play at all. Okay. Actually, he did. I just don't think he started. I think he played, but he didn't start. Because Conklin got most of the receptions. So he probably suited up and was just too hurt probably to get out there. So that is a great first season, though. I expect big things now. I'll see you guys next season. Okay, we're in season number 2, and Brock Bowers is a 93 overall X Factor. I mean, come on now. What did I say? He's like that. What I will tell you guys is Brock Bowers is special, man. And it's unfortunate we won't get to see him in the playoffs this year. Because if you want to see some crazy stuff, watch Brock Bowers in last year's playoffs and tell me he doesn't have the potential to be the greatest tight end of all time. Also, if you enjoy the career simulations, we drop them on this channel every day now, or at least every other day. You know, sometimes work gets me a little sleepy. But other than that, we be here with the career sim. So, you know, like, comment, subscribe, stick around, and I appreciate everybody's view. But we are in season 2, and we do have a replacement for Aaron Rodgers. Randy Mooney, a 5'11", 235-pound quarterback. Chubbs is what we're going to call old Randy Mooney. He thick. That boy thick. Breece Hall is a superstar. Garrett Wilson, Franklin, and Lazard are our receivers. Offensive line pretty much looks the same for the most part. Mekhi Becton looks like he lost his superstar. And we got a pretty good backup center or guard, one of the two. Defensively, Sauce Gardner is still X factor. And Quentin Williams is hurt, but he's still here. And the rest of the defense is not that great. Hopefully, though, Brock Bowers continues to ball out. I feel like because he's so good, I don't even need to see the midseason. Let's just go straight to the playoffs, and hopefully the rookie quarterback can continue getting our man the ball. Okay, we didn't make the playoffs, which is understandable. We had a rookie quarterback. I didn't expect us to, make the playoffs this year. I also don't see Brock Bowers at the top of the yards. The rookie didn't play terrible, though. 3,800 yards, 27 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Pretty decent. Rushing-wise, Breece Hall is still a dog. Randy Mooney also runs a little bit. That's pretty interesting. Receiving-wise, Brock Bowers, another 1,000-yard season and 12 like, this dude is ridiculous, man. He's a special talent. Definitely a special talent. 2,000-yard seasons back-to-back. Let's check the yearly awards and see if he's anywhere up here. If he ever gets in the MVP race, I'm going to be honest, that would be wild. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. No votes this year, unfortunately. And I don't think he can be in the best receiver race. As you see, Marvin Harrison Jr. is here. Miko Hardman's here. Yeah. I don't think we'll ever see him in the best receiver race. However, there's a very good chance as we will go to the Pro Bowl. Can we? Oh, I got to advance just manually to get us to the Pro Bowl, I'm assuming. I believe he'll probably make the Pro Bowl. And he should be a staple in the Pro Bowl for years to come, considering he probably will have the best tight end numbers, at least if we keep on this path, every year. So, as we go here, there's a fullback in here. I'm looking for tight end. Yep, there he goes right there. Brock Bowers. We also have Bell, Barner, and Knox. Kyle Pitts as well, and Mark Andrews. Okay, so a couple of tight ends. But Brock Bowers, definitely in there as a Pro Bowler, so that helps the case. We don't really need to see depth traits because Brock Bowers really isn't going to go up. But I will check to see if the quarterback, because I didn't check if he had a pretty good season for a rookie. There's a chance he might have got Rookie of the Year, which would be huge for Brock Bowers because he needs a good quarterback. He didn't get it, though. There were two quarterbacks that looked like that were better than him. So that sucks because that would have been nice to help him out. As we go ahead and look at the roster one more time before we jump to the next season. Same guys. Brock Bowers still being consistent. Sauce doesn't lose his depth. We have a stud middle linebacker, it looks like now as well. Not much change with the Jets. We took a step back, but without Aaron Rodgers, that's understandable. I will see you guys next season. Okay, so this is oh my goodness. This is probably the craziest off-season additions I've ever seen. The Jets must have plenty money. So we have a whole superstar almost offensive line now. Stanley Bentonio? Yeah. Zach Marson, Titman, Mekhi Becton. This is the best offensive line you can have. I won't be surprised if Breece Hall... Phone call. Okay, so this is the best offensive line you can have. I mean, this should help Breece Hall get to going. Brock Bowers is still a stud. We also picked up Tyler Lockett. This has to be really at the end of the... Yeah, 33 years old. This is the most spending I've ever seen a team do. I don't know if they're because it's a big market and it's the Jets, but my goodness. A linebacker lost superstar, though. But offensively, maybe we really get going this time around. As I see you guys at the playoffs, because I believe we're making it. We didn't just make the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. We got a first round bye. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, nah, man. Yeah, this is going as planned. I'll tell you guys that much. Okay, so Randy Mooney is at the top of the yards. As y'all can already see if you look to the right, he had a phenomenal season. If you look at the offensive line and the weapons, it makes sense. 4,500 yards, 45 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. Rushing-wise, I told y'all Breece Hall would go crazy behind that offensive line. I almost thought Brock Bowers got a carry. Brock Bowers, 1,200 yards and 15 touchdowns. Garrett Wilson, 9, 12, and 7 touchdowns. Troy Franklin, 9, 11, 4 touchdowns. Tyler Lockett, 773 and 10 touchdowns. Brees Hall with 574 and 7 touchdowns. That's a crazy season for Brees Hall. I would like to see, he might have won best running back, low key. As Randy Mooney definitely deserves MVP. No doubt about it. As we go to the AFC, Offensive Player of the Year, Brock Bowers was once again in the race at number 8. Brees Hall was 2. Best running back, Brees Hall got beat out by Isaiah Pacheco. Once again, tight end. We're just going to stop looking here. Tight ends can't get votes for best receivers, so that kind of sucks for Brock Bowers. However, he'll definitely make the Pro Bowl again, and y'all already know this is a perfect time to hop in. We're in the playoffs. We're going to hop in the divisional round, possibly a chance for a Super Bowl here, and we got the Kansas City Chiefs as he possibly faces, this is actually, I got to check. This would be crazy. Passing of the torch here. If Travis Kelce's still around. Travis Kelce is no longer around. Okay, that would have been nasty if he was. It would have been a passing of the torch. But we do get to play Kansas City on our home field. I will see you guys then. Okay, so we're already 5 wide with Brock Bowers out here. That's kind of nasty, but he does that at Georgia. I'm not going to lie to you. First play, Brock Bowers. Oh, goodness. I'm surprised he even got his hands on that ball. That was nasty. That was real nasty. As now the backup tight end is in. Okay, so Brock Bowers took a break right there. Okay, this MVP quarterback is not good. Randy Mooney's not getting the job done early. I already don't like him. I'm already not a fan. What is going on? Okay, so we have Bozeman. For some reason, Bowers is out. Lockett. Dot to Lockett. Lockett, even in his older age, is out there making plays. You gotta love that. Let's see if we can get Brock Bowers back in the game, though. He's still not in. This is bad. I feel like he's our best receiving target. And I don't know. That's that mini Troy Franklin. Oh, my gosh. Not good. Not good. We can't be throwing it the mini. He definitely looks short. I don't know if he's definitely like 0-0. That would be miniature. Brock Bowers, though. Brock Bowers! Come on, big Bowers. He fumbled out of bounds, but nice catch and a break tackle by the big fella. You gotta love that. Here we go. As we go right here. Oh, boy. If he can get over the top of a DB, that'd be nice. Actually, just give him a... Oh, Snead goes... What are the odds? I don't think I've seen a CPU DB ever do that. He goes low on Brock Bowers. So that's what made him drop the ball. Tyler Lockett on the same type of wheel concept. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Randy Mooney's not that good. I feel like he's like a Brock Purdy type. What I mean by Brock Purdy type is somebody who's just, you know, he's got a lot of weapons around him, so he can't mess this up. Garrett Wilson. Let's throw it down to Brees here. You know I like me some Brees. We might go for this. 4th and 6 at our own 33. If we can get Bowers back in, we're not getting... I'm going to take a timeout here. Feel like a 4th and 6 is where you want Brock Bowers in. You got to want him in here. If you don't want him in here, when else do you want him in? He's got to be our guy. Garrett Wilson's going to have to run a clear out here to get Brock Bowers some room. A beautiful out route to the sideline, and the quarterback misses. Like, when I tell you, the problem with some of these teams like that we play with when these career sims, especially when we have these skill guys, it's just the quarterback's not very good, man. Randy Mooney, not one of those guys so far. Brock Bowers. Randy Mooney, I heard he's got some legs, though, as we go ahead and get a couple. I'm trying to get Bowers the ball, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying my best. He's definitely a rack guy, too. Don't get me wrong. And this is a chance to get him some rack. Oh, my God. Run him over, Brock! That's what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it. He turned a drag into like a 20-yard game. That's what he's going to be good at, too. You know what I'm saying? That rack yardage. Mooney using his legs. Mooney! That's what you like to see. Good play by Mooney. Good play. Good play. Good play. Brock Bowers right here. Underneath. What? That, oh my. That could, like, I thought the linebacker was going to carry the running back. Obviously, he didn't. And then he slaps the ball straight through a defender. What are the odds of that, man? Like, all right, whatever. Brock Bowers. I swear. Oh, my God. We just need a better quarterback. It's hard, man. Y'all try this on your own sometimes. Try to get the ball to one of the main targets without a good quarterback. Like, why are they doubling? I feel like this happens every time. This was the same thing. Go check out the Keon Coleman gameplay. Like, it's nasty what they do. It's nasty. It's like EA knows. Uh-oh, Brock Bowers. A little rack. And he breaks one. Okay, you love to see it. Offensive linemen are dropping like flies. You hate to see that. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Breece Hall deep might be the play. I'm going to go, yeah, Brock Bowers not really a juker, but still got us 7 yards there. He's getting us the easy completions. I will tell you that. We haven't been able to take the top off yet. That might be a spot. We got to find a way to get that safety out of there. Justin Reed is staying over the top no matter what, as unfortunately, somebody just broke their ribs. We're going to run the ball with Breece. I was hoping to get Brock Bowers involved here. Breece, first inches! Like, I'm not going to. It's getting me frustrated. It's getting me frustrated out there calling this. The Chiefs have a great, probably young defense, though, to be honest. So I can't be too mad. Brock Bowers is not in here. You got to think we go drags underneath. We also got another good tight end in Bozeman. As he breaks one, and we get the first down. And people are just dropping like flies on the field. Oh, but this is MetLife. MetLife is where people usually get hurt. We'll go Breece Hall here for Mooney. Breece Hall. Breece Hall's looking good. I like Breece Hall. Love me some Breece Hall. The chance of Bowers has been out a long time. I don't like how we got the fatigue penalties. Why is Bowers out? We'll drop it down to Breece. We're trying to just get the ball down the field and possibly give Brock Bowers a chance to get in the end zone. The interesting thing is they haven't ran man. As you see here, Brock Bowers is still out. Did he get hurt? Stop route. Nice catch by the vet. Lock it. And you got to think Brock Bowers comes in here for the red zone. And no, it's Bozeman. I'm going to call a timeout and see if we can get my guy in. There's no reason he should be out this long. He might be hurt. Let's go check and see. It's just weird. Do they not have the injury thing anymore? Medical center. Okay, he's not out. Why is he not in the game? Why is he not in? This is bad. We're giving Bozeman a lot of these snaps, and I just don't like it. We're going to get Breece Hall going here. Breece Hall breaks one. 2nd and 11. Where is Brock Bowers? He's still. What the heck is going on? Unless his stamina is just really, really low, he should definitely be in. And we're going to throw. I thought Garrett Wilson could get to that ball. This kind of sucks. Because this is where we need him. And for some reason, he's either in the locker room or something's got to be going on. As we get that to Garrett Wilson, and we'll get it to 4th and 4. If Brock Bowers isn't in, I don't feel comfortable going for it. Yeah, he's not going to be in. That's terrible, man. What is up with that? As the Chiefs get the ball and Patrick Mahomes does what he does best, marches down the field and scores. Let's see if Brock Bowers came back. There he is right there. Okay. You got to wonder, is he on a snap count or something? Brock Bowers right in the middle of the field. And who are these McDuffie plays safety now? That was definitely McDuffie at safety. That's annoying. Because he should be playing corner. Have they switched him to safety? You get it? That's a pick. Oh my God. Playing the CPU. It's like they know Brock Bowers, so they're not giving us any man looks. I might have one more drive for us. as we're right before halftime. We'll try to get Brock Bowers a look here. I don't know what the Chiefs are running. It's just been straight zone all game. Brock Bowers, though, as he catches that one, timeout. The problem is, I don't know if we can get in the field goal range. It sucks that he wasn't in for the one red zone drive that we got to see with him. This is a wheel route. And he dropped. EA, come on, man. Come on. We just go. It's not going to be anything we can really do here. We'll watch. They actually ended up getting 3. The Jets end up going down and scoring and getting 2. This is actually a game. This is actually a... No, it's not. No, it's not. Never mind. Patrick Mahomes does what he does best. Goes down and gets 7. And... the Jets do go down and get 7. The game's not over yet. Yes, it is over. What a game by the Chiefs as they go down and get 3. The Jets can't score again. And unfortunately, other than a couple drag routes, we didn't get to see much from Brock Bowers. Randy Mooney, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Brock Bowers did have 133 yards on 10 receptions. Some of that was with us. Most of it wasn't. We don't get a Super Bowl berth. And that sucks. The Chiefs played like great defense, though. Like, they didn't give us any one-on-one matchups other than the quick drags to Brock Bowers. That's just unfortunate. As we go ahead and get the Super Bowl week, I should have checked Pro Bowl, but I'm pretty sure Brock Bowers would have made it again. As we go ahead and check the good thing, that's what I was hoping for. The quarterback does get his dev, so that's huge. Brock Bowers is now a 99 overall. Also, probably the greatest start to a tight end's career in NFL history. Also, yes, he's been to the Pro Bowl all 3 years. Also got the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Special. Nobody else really went up in dev. Didn't we have... Ronnie Stanley got hurt in the playoff game, so that makes sense. Everybody else still looks like they're on their P's and Q's. Sauce goes down a little bit. Probably getting a little bit older. However, I think the question is now, y'all already know. 3 seasons in, 3 Pro Bowls. We're going to jump to 2030 and see if this Jets team can continue to dominate and Brock Bowers can continue to put up monster numbers. I will see you guys in 2030. So we back. And it's 2030. Look, man. Brock Bowers, still a 99. Mooney is still here. Garrett Wilson is still here. Brock Bowers, so far, since we've been gone, a little drop off. It looks like he got maybe hurt one season. And maybe just production dropped off. But this is kind of crazy. So he had those 3,000 yard seasons, then went from 743, 4 touchdowns, then jumped back up to 1,000 and 6 touchdowns, and then last season 986 touchdowns. When we look at his awards, still only 3 Pro Bowl appearances. I don't like it. I feel like he probably got snubbed in some of those seasons. We won't change the scheme, as we still got to look to see what do the Jets look like at this point. I feel like probably pretty much we don't have that ridiculous offensive line we had, but brought in a new receiver. Garrett Wilson's still here. Defensively, Sauce is back to X Factor. Sauce and Diggs? Hey, yo, that's kind of nasty. Okay. This might be another playoff run type season. I'm going to make sure our scheme is still the same, because maybe they changed that back. That would be interesting, I bet, if they did change that back. No, they didn't. Okay. So, hopefully Brock Bowers has another 1,000 yards, and I will see you guys at the playoffs. So, we went 9-8. That's a disappointment considering all the talent I saw on this team. Mooney! He's ended up being one of the best quarterbacks of all time, though. I'll tell you that. 4,300 yards, 39 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. We'll also check if the Jets were able to get a Super Bowl. Rushing-wise, Breece Hall is ridiculous. 1,400 yards, 15 touchdowns. Receiving-wise, there goes our guy, Brock Bowers, back at the top of the list. 1,200 yards, 17 touchdowns. That might be, I'd be interested to see what's the most touchdowns for the tight end in a season. Touchdowns for a tight end in a season. This should be interesting. Rob Gronkowski has the record at 18. Brock Bowers came one shy of that. After him, Marco Lewis, and then Tremaine Foote. Garrett Wilson's getting a little older. He fell off a little bit. Breece Hall is almost 2,000 yards from scrimmage. It's just ridiculous. Third ranked offense. So the defense must have been a problem, right? 24th ranked defense. Yeah, that makes sense. As far as MVP goes, Mooney was 6th, as he has Bowers, so that makes sense. Offensive Player of the Year, Brock Bowers is back up there at 7. And yeah, you already know he can't win Best Receiver. However, this should definitely be a Pro Bowl season for Brock Bowers. I would be shocked if he's not the Pro Bowl guy. Like, I feel like he has to be. 17 touchdowns in a season? Y'all know how ridiculous that is? 1,200 yards to go with those 17 touchdowns. Let's go ahead and look at the Pro Bowl roster. Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. And there he is. Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. That definitely makes sense. Also, I would love to see, as we go ahead and check league history, see if the Jets actually had a chance and won a Super Bowl or made it to one. They have not yet. So Brock Bowers did not get a chance to get one of those rings. However, still one of the craziest seasons for a tight end so far. And we're going to go ahead and jump to the next season. So in 2031, I probably should have checked. Mooney didn't win the MVP, but he was definitely up there in yards and touchdowns. So now he is a X Factor. And y'all know we'll put the bells and whistles on him. So, you know, a little hot route master. We'll go ahead and throw Fearless on him. We'll go ahead and throw inside and sideline Deadeye. If we do hop in with Bowers, this would be the season to do it, as this quarterback's going to be nasty. Oh, Mooney. Brock Bowers has not budged. He's been a 99 for as long as we can remember. Breece Hall is also an X Factor. This Jets team has actually been pretty good. Diggs, superstar. Sauce Gardner, he's probably maxed out. 99 everywhere. I figured as much. 31 years old now. Defensively, Quentin Williams is no longer here. That's noteworthy. Richards has been here for as long as I can remember. And that's pretty much it. So, team is still pretty doggone good. I expect us to make the playoffs this year. Let's go 9-8 and we miss the playoffs. It's really got to be just the defense, right? Offensively, we were ranked 12th. Another great season for Mooney. 4,000 yards, 28 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Breece Hall is... These numbers are just starting to get out of pocket. 1,100 yards, 20 touchdowns. Brock Bowers, 1,100 yards, 5 touchdowns. Garrett Wilson came back out of nowhere and got 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns. We have Richard Foster here now with 700 yards, 5 touchdowns. And Cam Mack. Breece Hall is still doing his thing. As we look at the yearly awards, I want to see just a quick thing. Offensive Player of the Year, unfortunately, Bowers is not up there. But Breece Hall did win it. And he's also the best running back. We will check Brock Bowers' numbers historically, definitely. Don't even worry about that. We will check it. We'll also check Breece Hall's, because this is starting to get kind of crazy, the numbers he's putting up. I will see you guys next season before we do another time jump. Okay. X Factor quarterback, superstar running back. Breece Hall might be getting older now. Yeah, 31 years old. Still a stud, but definitely getting older. Garrett Wilson, Mac, it's pretty much the same guys we had last year. Offensive line is definitely taking a step back from some of the better ones we've had. Defensively, Sauce has been the main guy that stays around. Jordan Davis, decent middle linebackers, also stayed around. Cameron Curl enters the picture. I wonder how old he is now. 33. What a Riley vet. Okay. This has to be the year we make the playoffs, because I want to hop in again with Brock Bowers. We have a decent enough team to do it. Hopefully, I will see you guys there. 8-9. And I'm going to be honest, this AFC East has been kind of disgusting. Another good season for Mooney. What in the name? 4,000 yards, 39 touchdowns, 1 interception is crazy. Breece Hall has still been a freaking animal. 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns. Okay, Brock Bowers fell off a little bit. 800 yards, 10 touchdowns. Still a pretty good touchdown season, but his yards went down. Cam Mack and Richard Foster were the guys, both over 1,000 yards. 12 touchdowns for Foster, 3 for Mack. Garrett Wilson's also kind of fallen off the cliff. More of the mentor now. 8th in offensive yards, once again a top 10 offense. The defense has still been the problem. Eventually, we got to get this defense figured out. So now, this is tough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to advance into next season. We're going to hop in a game next season. I don't know if the Jets will make the playoffs because it's been kind of iffy lately. So we'll hop to next season and we'll hop in a game. Brock Bowers hasn't moved, just in case y'all were wondering. Still just freaking ridiculous. 9 years in the league, 30 years old. He's been phenomenal. And then if we look at the awards, 5 Pro Bowls appearances, pretty doggone good. That means half of his time in the league he's been a Pro Bowler. The team as a whole, not terrible. Defensively, it's kind of been a problem. However, we do have a superstar corner and a superstar D tackle now. The defense looked like it might be able to pick up some of the slack this time around. We'll go ahead and get to the mid-season point and play who's ever in our way. And we're 4-2. That's what you like to see. We'll go ahead and check the stats as well. So, Brock Bowers has 1,500 yards, 14 touchdowns. That's pretty doggone impressive. Breece Hall is still balling as he's been this whole time. And no matter how old he gets, he's still balling. Receiving wise, Brock Bowers has 329 and 3 touchdowns. Richard Foster leads the team, however. Phone call. Brock Bowers has 3 touchdowns. And then it's Cam Mack. And then Cameron Watson. I almost thought that was Christian Watson there for a minute. We will hop in against the, who are we playing? The New England Patriots. Oh, this is a good divisional matchup for us. They're at the bottom of the division, but we definitely need this win. Hopefully, we can see how good Brock Bowers has become. Also want to see, because the last time I checked, he only had 2 of his ability slots. So, let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and... He's got spin cycle as the last one. I don't feel like it should be matchup nightmare. That's what he is, right? So those will be his abilities as we go into the game. And hopefully we can smack the Patriots in the mouth and get ourselves a dub. Okay, we're over here. And y'all already know we are on offense. Now I'm going to tell you one thing off the... Oh, Bowers right off the bat. I'm going to tell you guys one thing off the bat. We do have, well, number one, we do have a superstar quarterback to go with a superstar receiver and Brock Bowers, well, a superstar tight end, but a superstar receiving threat. I thought we could slide that one in there. That's a tough one. Our D tackles, wow, we got a lot of injuries. Looks like important. Couple starting offensive linemen. Bowers is still in here. We're going to send him straight up the field again. One safety back. Boom! Dot. Oh my good. Yeah, we're cooking. We're cooking. Brock Bowers can't be guarded. They're trying to run zone now, but now we got a little pass lead elite with our quarterback. Run it again. Okay, that's fine. I feel like Brock Bowers is going to come out here because that is how fatigue has worked against us recently. Is he coming out? He is coming out. Oh no! He's by himself, single side. Let's see if we can get him going. What was that little light up that he couldn't get past whoever Roby is? What the heck? Oh, whatever. I'm not even going. That was terrible, man. I don't think they're running man. Bowers? What? Hey, yo! Brock Bowers with a crazy play. That was wild. That was wild. Let's see if we can get it into one of the best running backs in the league, Breece. Oh, goodness, they saw that go. That must be on our tendency sheet. We'll go ahead and no huddle. We don't have a lot of these guys. I don't know. It's not like we got Garrett Wilson anymore. Yeah, that's going to be a flag, and it's probably going to be holding too to back us up even more. Any chance Bowers can come back in? Any chance? Any chance? Oh, he is back in. Ooh. I'm gonna look for a quicker corner route. I tried to force it to him. That's tough. The Patriots probably have a still pretty doggone good defense. They pride themselves on that. We go up 3, and the Patriots go down to score. Not ideal. Not ideal. Not ideal. Not ideal. So far, man, we have not played a team that has kind of just given us, except the one corner route, giving us just man-to-man coverage, no safety over top of Bowers. Now, that's probably smart because he's the best tight end in the league. However, you know, for the video purposes. Bowers? Yes, sir. Oh, my God. He's a man! He's a man! He's a man, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I love to see. Come on, now. Let's go. Brock Bowers. Yes. Grab and smash. He gets that first stiff arm off. We didn't really get to see it because they gang tackled him, but I like what I'm seeing. He's got the X let up now. He looks a little tired, but we're still going to get it to him. Brock Bowers. What? Ain't nobody hitting Bowers like that, man. That's garbage. That's garbage, and EA knows it. Nobody's hitting him like that. I like Mac here going deep. Never mind. I like that pass a little better. Warren, we'll take the time out to see if we can get Bowers going in the red zone. As he's not out here. That's McKinney, the other tight end. See if we go out here. Dot. Now, if that was Bowers, that's a touchdown. And that's why we have to have him in. Plain and simple, that's why he has to be in. As he comes in here, we should have had him in that last play. Same route. This looks like man. What did I say? Bowers in, that's a touchdown. Easy. Easy work. That's easy work, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead. As we go up 10-7, I might want one more drive with the good old man Bowers. It's fun playing with him. I'm not going to lie. Having a receiving weapon like this at tight end is pretty nasty. He's beating linebackers. He can jump. Oh, and there they go, the Patriots with a blitz. They're trying to ruin my fun. They're trying to ruin the channel's fun, our fun, by sending that blitz. Let's see if we can get. Now, this is the cool thing. I'm going to send Breece Hall on a corner route here to take him out of the. Oh, never mind. Bowers breaks one, and he gets up the field. Bowers is having a game. He's having a game. He's having a game. Corner route here would be nasty. Breece Hall is going to have to run full speed to clear that out for us. Bowers, easy. Oh, my good. Like, man, soft hands. He's got soft hands like butter. Soft hands like butter biscuits, man. Oh, my goodness. In. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. That wasn't going to work. Is there any chance? Brock Bowers is still there. I feel like, we don't have a tight end screen. That would have been nice if we had one that the coach was suggesting. Because, you know, at Georgia, Brock Bowers runs some of those. Great defensive back play by Brock Bowers. He just saved a pick. I don't know what the quarterback was doing there. He's got to put it on him, not try to throw it straight to the DB. Like, I don't know. Brock Bowers in the slot. That's just a bad ball. I like what? I'll tell you something. The zone coverages EA runs. What was that, match? That must have been match. That must have been match. That must have been match. I might run one more drive, maybe. Patriots aren't punting the ball. Okay, this is the beginning of the third. This might be the latest I've ever played. We're going to go ahead and hop in one more time with Bowers. It's unfortunate that the AI plays so crazy, man. They don't really give you those matchups you want. Oh, but we'll take that all day. Bowers with the catch. Almost broke one. He's a problem. You can't, like, bring that safety down. Because Bowers is going to kill you. He's got so many routes. Let's try a post with him. We're going to go ahead and clear out a little bit of the field for him. Underneath. Oh, yeah. That's too much room. You can't cover him with linebackers. I think that's the... Oh, what a spin move. That was kind of sexy. Okay. Okay, Bowers. Okay. Is this a Bowers-type drive here? This might be a Bowers-type drive. Bowers is by himself. And he catches it. Let's go, man. As we get Bowers in the end zone for the second time this game, we're going to let the rest play out, man. What a game for Brock. Y'all see, he's developed into the perfect tight end. Like, there's nothing that young man cannot do. Unfortunately, it looks like, woo, maybe not. We go ahead and take it possibly to, never mind. Nope. The Patriots end up winning the game, which hurts our playoff chances. That sucked. But Brock Bowers had a phenomenal game. 2 touchdowns, and I'm sure it was over 100 yards. We will check to make sure, but pretty special game for Bowers. As we saw, he was a matchup nightmare. Not to mention he had that crazy catch. As we go ahead and look at the stats here for that last week. I got out of there so quick after we lost. We didn't get a chance to see them. Let me go ahead and look here. League schedule for last week. We played. Well, actually, it looked like we had the Sunday night game. Receiving wise, 258 and 2 tubs. Yeah, Brock Bowers was on something. He was on something. That might be the most yards I've ever seen for a tight end in a game. Is that the most? Let me go check. Let me just go check right here. Most yards for a tight end in a game. Most yards for a tight end in a game. Let's see what we got here. 214 by Shannon Sharp. Yeah, my boy Brock Bowers just knocked that out of the park. Just solidifying he's on his way to being the greatest tight end of all time. I will see you guys at the playoffs. We don't make it again. 9-8, it seems to be where we're going to be sticking around for a long time. Another wild season for Mooney. 4,500 yards, 32 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Rushing wise, nothing stopping Breece Hall. He's been ridiculous. Receiving wise, Brock Bowers another 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Cam Mack did his thing, 998 yards, 8 touchdowns. Richard Foster, 851, 4 touchdowns. Cameron Watson, 851, 10 touchdowns. It's really just been the defense, man. As we go over here to the in-season awards, the defense has been terrible. Every season. Mooney wins another MVP. I'm pretty sure Breece Hall will once again have a play and Offensive Player of the Year. Actually, he doesn't this year. That's pretty interesting. Best quarterback, Mooney. Best running back, Breece Hall at 2. And I keep going to receiver, think we got a chance. Bowers never gets votes, though. We need a best tight end award. I feel like Bowers would win that. However, we will check to see if Bowers made the Pro Bowl. I feel like he should, but that doesn't mean he did. As we go over here and check the Pro Bowl roster, scroll on Breece Hall. We're going to have to, like I said, we're definitely going to check to see how he did. But Brock Bowers does make the Pro Bowl once again, which will help his legacy score. Still dominating. He just hasn't been able to go on that postseason run yet. As we're going to go ahead and get to the Super Bowl and see if the team got any major upgrades. Now, I expect Breece Hall to retire here soon, which is going to hurt my heart. He's been so good for us. He's an X factor at 32 years old. Still 90 speed, still kicking. Brock Bowers is still a dominant tight end threat at 30 years old. He's 99 at everything now. The quarterback has still been ridiculous. And we also have an offensive lineman they got, maybe offensive lineman a year because he's a superstar now. Don't remember him being a superstar at the beginning of the season. Sauce is still here. We also have 2 superstar linebackers now. Defensively, we've just consistently been terrible. However, now we will jump a couple years in the future. I will see you guys in 2037, only because I think Brock Bowers will definitely play long enough to get there. Usually some players, it feels a little different. Like, if y'all go and watch the Keon Coleman one, we stopped at 2036 because I can tell he's about to fall off the cliff. But Brock Bowers should still pretty much be possibly the best tight end in the league. But before we get there, hey man, y'all enjoy the Career Sims. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all the support. I'll see you guys in 2037. We are at 2037, ladies and gentlemen. And Brock Bowers has finally started to regress a little bit. Now, don't be too down. He's still pretty doggone good, 93 overall. Over 90 in all of the categories. However, over the past couple seasons, 1,300 yards, 14 touchdowns. 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. And then 802 and 3 touchdowns. We'll also like to check is what we're going to do here. Probably made a few more Pro Bowls, I'm pretty sure. He's been to 8 Pro Bowls, which is pretty doggone impressive to say the least. Other than that, the team hasn't really changed. Mooney is still the quarterback. He's probably still been phenomenal. I would like to see, y'all saw the blink of the defense. Pretty much, I think it's still that D tackle, right? That's kind of been like the mainstay here after Sauce left. It's been the D tackle. Big fella right here. Glover. And then Thomas is still here. We finally lost that middle linebacker that had been here for a while. Spears, I think when we first got him, was a superstar as well. Also seemed like we had somebody hurt that was a superstar. That was an end. As we go to league history, you got to think the Jets might have gotten there once. They got there but lost. That sucks. But that does mean they do have an AFC championship. So that'll also help Brock Bowers' case. All the great tight ends I'm thinking about off the top of my head have Super Bowls, though. Gronk, Travis Kelce, Shannon Sharp, all got Super Bowls. So that's kind of unfortunate. We'll go ahead and get to the playoffs here. Hopefully we can make a run before Brock Bowers retires. Don't make the playoffs. Oh, man. Okay. Mooney's slowing down a little bit. 3,900 yards, 33 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Rushing-wise, Breece Hall retired. We're going to check those numbers. Don't even worry about that. Brock Bowers, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Now it's Cam Crisp. Only thing that comes to mind is Cookie Crisp. Now we got Isaiah Lucas and Stephen Winter. The ball is still getting spread around, though. Everybody had over 700 yards. Brock Bowers was just the main guy who got 1,010 touchdowns. I mean, offense finally fell off a cliff. And when the offense fell off a cliff, watch this. Oh, no, the defense still sucks. We haven't been able to get a good defense, it seems like, ever. That's unfortunate. Yearly awards, I don't even got to check. We probably didn't win any. Not this season. We didn't have anybody that crazy. Brock Bowers probably still makes the Pro Bowl. This will be an interesting season. He does have 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns. I don't know how EA really factors Pro Bowls. Is it by like stats or is it by record? Because it's a couple seasons Brock Bowers didn't make it and I felt like he should have. As it's the Chargers and the New York Giants, it looks like, for the Super Bowl. We're going to go ahead and view the Pro Bowl roster. Y'all see my boy? Y'all see him? Yep, Brock Bowers does make the Pro Bowl once again. So that's pretty good. As we go to the Super Bowl week, it's going to start to be the question. I have to check his contract. You almost want to say because he's still a good overall, maybe he doesn't. First, maybe he doesn't get traded, as he probably still has a pretty good contract. He had 2 more years left. And second, he probably doesn't regress a lot because of the X Factor. So those are actually 2 really good things. Defensively, Glover has turned into an X Factor. We still have this superstar guy, Powell, on the bench. And I think Thomas is right there. So he can't be starting middle linebacker too. Defense isn't great. I mean, it hasn't been this whole time, though, honestly. So I'm not surprised. Let's go ahead and get to next season. Actually, no. We're going to check something here. Something I'm interested in. Let's go to NFL records. And I want to see Breece Hall, if he made the rushing yards list. Not season, right? I don't think he would have made it for the season. Career, I think, is what we're looking for here. No, Breece Hall didn't make it. The only person that actually made the list, okay, so Christian McCaffrey made it. Kenneth Walker made it. Josh Jacobs made it. Brian Robinson? Is that Brian, like 50 Cent Brian Robinson? If y'all get the reference. He's the all-time leading rusher. That's wild. What about rushing TDs? Breece Hall did make it on rushing TDs. He is number 4 with 167 rushing TDs. I wouldn't be surprised as if we go to legacy score right here. This will be a great chance to also look at Bowers. Bowers is the greatest tight end of all time. Just pointing that out. And he has no Super Bowls. But he is the greatest tight end of all time already. Halfback-wise, no, not Brian Robinson. B.J. Robinson is the guy at the top of the list. Brees Hall did make the Hall of Fame, though, which definitely makes sense. Because those seasons he was having was unprecedented. I'd also like to see Mooney. You know, this has been one which has kind of been interesting. Mooney also is way up there. Top 10 quarterback all time on the legacy board. Next season is probably where we're really going to start to see a drop-off from Bowers, I would think. Possibly. Only because the team is getting worse and so is the quarterback. Okay, y'all, we're in 2038, and what did I tell you? We're getting to that point. 35 years old is now where Bowers is at. The regression is starting to hit hard. Minus 25 is disgusting. Yeah. Okay. That's rough. Quarterback is still a superstar. The team is younger, but y'all see, the devs just aren't there anymore. Watkins is turned into a pretty good right tackle, though. Defensively, I mean, yeah. Really not much we can say. Glover's still here. Powell. Thomas lost his dev. We got a nice rookie linebacker. Also a nice rookie corner down here. Spears is kind of taking over the Sauce Gardner role as the #1 corner for this Jets football team. I will see you guys at the playoffs. I'm hoping maybe Bowers can get in one more time before he retires. We do make the playoffs. Oh, that's huge. Okay, let's go ahead and look at what the offense looked like this year. This Randy Mooney has just been one of those guys. 4,406 yards, 33 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Rushing-wise, he's no Brees Hall. Let's just leave it at that. Receiving-wise, Brock Bowers does his thing, though. 93 receptions, 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. 3 people over 1,000 yards. Isaiah Lucas with 83 receptions, 1,000 yards, and 9 touchdowns. Stephen Winters with the same amount of receptions, 1,000 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Even Cam Chris with 852 and 7 touchdowns. A crazy offensive year. We were 9th in offense. Defensively, does that mean we're 1? I think that means we're last. That's going to make me very sad. Yeah, that means we're... No, actually, we're not last. Where are we at? Okay, we're not actually that bad. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're a top 10 defense for once. Okay, 9th. Well, no, that's offense. They didn't show us the defensive rating, but it was 9th. That's not terrible. It's the best defense we've had so far, that I've seen anyway. Let's go ahead and hop in with an older Bowers. And also, now an older Mooney. Let's make sure we still got some abilities we can work with out there. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely older. Oh, goodness. Okay. We're going to keep the set feet lead on him. We're going to throw, yeah, we'll keep the set feet lead in the dead eyes. Bowers, I mean, he's still a 90, so he's still pretty much got everything you need from him. Can we put a little route apprentice on him? Yeah, a little route. Okay. Bowers still got what we need. So hopefully we can get in the first drive. I'm not going to do too much. We're just going to try to hop in, get him a touchdown, and then go from there. I'll see you guys in the game. We got Bowers in the snow. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. At the snowing Bowers? Okay, yeah. Okay. I'll tell you one thing. He's not as fast as he once was. I'll tell you that. That looked like he was running in molasses there a little bit. And the old veteran had to come out. Now, I'm not going to lie. We haven't looked at any of these receiver stats. However, the backup tight end looks to be pretty decent. So I don't know if we have somebody who can take the top off the defense. I should have known Bowers wasn't going to be in as much. A lot older. Fatigue is probably setting in for the old man. That's a net. Ow! Right to Chris. And we're going to get in. Yes, Chris gets in for the touchdown. I wanted to get Bowers in. We'll probably play one more drive just to see if we can get him in. And the Patriots do score, which is pretty doggone impressive. I wonder who's the quarterback they have now. Probably some random generator guy we don't really know. Bowers. That's a knockout. What in the... It's almost like you start playing these computer teams, right? And they got like ultimate teams. Like what is going on here? Bowers, you like that though? Why would he go? And there goes the linebacker saying he locked up Bowers, and then there goes the old fella out again. That's bad. That's bad, man. I know what you're asking. Why did I catch it like that? This little guy Lucas though might be something. Keep your eye on him now. Lucas might be the new guy around here. Now that Bowers has gotten a little bit older. Lucas, he was one of those guys with those 1,000, right? Bop! Hey, yo, that you want to talk about? Boy, don't sleep. Bowers still got it in him. He still got it in him. He still got that dog in him. I thought maybe the dog had left. Oh, no, the dog ain't went. The dog ain't went nowhere. Bow! Put it up! Oh, throw it a little bit higher. What a play by the DB Joseph. That looked like a touchdown. Ah, man. That is. We need a little bit more on that one. Bowers? Come on, baby! What are they? They're going to call holding. Watch, they call holding. No, roughing the passer. We're going to get this one at the 1. What a catch by Bowers to get us right down at the 1. We got a chance to get him in the end zone. I like the whip route for the big fella. Boom. Boom. Yep, easy. Easy like Sunday morning. We go up 14-7 at MetLife in the playoffs. Special. Special. They get 3. It's 21-10. It looks like we got a chance to win this one. Never mind. Here come the Patriots. We got to stop. We're getting a couple stops here, actually. And we score. Okay, that puts some cushion. Getting into the fourth quarter here, the Patriots do score 7. But we scored 3. Oh, my God. They're up by 1. We get in field goal range, and we win the game. Okay, huge. Let's go ahead and get to next week. I wonder who we're going to be playing. Who do you guys think we're going to be playing? If I had to guess, let me say the Chiefs. I'm going to say the Chiefs to guess. I don't know why that glitch is happening. Why we're getting 0 players upgraded. Regardless. Buffalo Bills. Yeah, we're hopping in from every game on this run because this is important. Brock Bowers getting a doggone Super Bowl is what could make him the GOAT tight end. Have been lucky enough to play the games at MetLife. I will tell you that. As Bond, I'm going to put him on a slant here. Bowers is going to be on that corner route. You give me Bowers against a safety. And Brock motherfucking Bowers is going to make plays. As even as an old man, he still got some jets. What a play. We're not going to hop in no more this game. But that was a huge play to start. Maybe we can make some plays. We're not making plays. We're getting some stops. Okay, tie game. Got some life here. Got 3. We got a lot of life here. The Buffalo Bills are selling. As we go up 20-14, then they come down and score 7, obviously. And we win! Okay, going to the AFC Championship game. That is huge. 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. Brock Bowers has the big receiving yards and the touchdown. Well, actually, I want to check how many yards he had in that game. That was pretty doggone special, if I say so myself. That was nice. That was like, come on now. But ain't nobody hating. That was nice. Brock Bowers started off the game going big, and he ended up ending the game with 104 yards and 1 touchdown. So we only had 2 more receptions after that big one for the touchdown. However, still a baller, and we still have a chance to win a Super Bowl. Okay, the first drive in the game, last time we were able to get Bowers going early. The corner route is what killed him. And there goes that corner route again, and Bowers is picking up speed. He goes up all the way to the 38. There is an injury timeout. Bowers is looking good early in this playoff run. I will tell you that. Let's see if we can get him vertical. I haven't been able to get Bowers vertical too many times. Bowers! Late hands, touchdown just like that. The safety didn't even see it coming. Brock Bowers is an animal. He's an animal. 7-0, and here come the Jets. Here come the Jets. The defense is holding up phenomenally this time around. 21-0, 21-7, 28-7. We're going to the Super Bowl, I feel like. I got good vibes about this. The Titans are coming back, though. We scored 31-21. This is looking good. 34-21 with a minute left. We're going to the Super Bowl. We are going to the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why I jumped in right there. We are going to the Super Bowl. Brock Bowers, maybe his last season in the league, possibly. He is going to the Super Bowl. This is huge. This is huge. This is huge. As we get an upgrade for old Cam Chris. This is Pro Bowl week. We would love to see. We won't have a chance to make the Pro Bowl with Brock Bowers, so I don't have to check this time around, considering we're in the Super Bowl. Let's go ahead and look if there's been any dev upgrades. No, not really. Brock Bowers is still... Oh, well, Mooney went back up to X Factor, so that is an upgrade. Defensively, the middle linebacker is a superstar, and that's pretty much it. I believe Glover was already an X Factor guy. However, the biggest game of Brock Bowers' career is now. Okay. Brock Bowers on the corner route to start. That's what he's been killing on. And that's what he's going to continue to kill on. And he's going to pick up some speed. And Brock Bowers! Oh my gosh, I thought he was about to break free. What a play to start the game from Bowers. I think we go post route here. We put Chris to back that safety up. And it should be a nice little post route. Even more like a deep cross. Wow, the pressure got there. That's unfortunate. I feel like maybe he would have been open. This is a wheel route. I don't know if I like this as much. Maybe in that zone look. Bowers with another great catch. Okay, he's playing some of his best football. Never mind. He's playing some of his best football right now to try to get him a Super Bowl. This is the time where great step up. Big time players step up in big time games. Bowers on the corner route. I might have just blown it for him. It was an under pressure throw. He was wide open. They must have an edge threat or something. That is unfortunate, man. I'll run one more drive. That just sucked. Oh my god. Okay. Bowers, corner route. Yeah, I'm blowing it for him. I'm blowing it for him. I just threw 2 pick sixes. Is there any chance I could, like, fix this? I gotta try to get him on the board at least, right? Like, that was too... I want to say it was too... I don't know how to explain it, man. What is this Chicago Bears pass rush? We're trying to get Bowers, like, going. It is just... They're flying off the edge. They don't even have an edge threat. And that's... Oh, my gosh. Okay, hold on. What is the... Dog, like, no, there's no way. We're getting robbed. We're just getting simply robbed right now. Bowers on a post route. We got also this guy here that looks kind of fast. Winters. And he... So this is the greatest defense of all time. This is trash, man. The Bears get the ball. They push the ball down the field. 21-0. Yeah, man, this is over. This is over. I screwed Bowers out of the Super Bowl. I feel like this is my fault. Oh my God. They didn't even score the rest of the game, though. This must have been the best defense in the league. Because this is ridiculous, man. Yeah, they had no chance. Like, it was just bad all the way around. 2 AFC title appearances is where Brock Bowers is going to end off. That sucked, man. Oh my. It started with the shenanigans to start, and he ended up throwing 3 picks anyway. Like, Brock Bowers ends with 8 receptions, 144 yards. That was probably his best chance to get one. And, oh my goodness. I should have known, man. It was like an under pressure throw right there is just brutal. It's brutal. We lose the Super Bowl. The question is, does Brock Bowers come back for another season? I don't know. Do they still let you view the retirements? They do. We can go ahead and see if... I did see a Jet. And Brock Bowers did retire. Oh, that sucks. And the reason it sucks because I can't see his numbers. So, the only way we're going to be able to see his numbers is if we go to the record book. We go to receiving yards. Is there any chance he made the record books? He did not. For a career, maybe? I went to season. I should have went here first. Okay. So, oh, thank goodness. I'm so happy we were able to see this. Okay, so Brock Bowers has 16,189 yards. Now, there's only receivers on here, so I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that would break the record for tight end. So, the most receiving yards by a tight end, for instance, for a tight end in a career, so far is Tony Gonzalez at 15,000 yards. Brock Bowers cleared him by a total of, 1,000 yards plus. Let's just put it that way. We ain't got to get all down to the nitty gritty math. But over 1,000 yards, he cleared him. Receiving touchdowns. Brock Bowers is at 146. The most receiving touchdowns by a tight end is, hold on, I don't want to get this wrong. Tight end in a career is 116. That is by Antonio Gates. He also owns that record. So, catches. That would also be another one to look at, honestly. Catches. Brock Bowers ends, that is a crazy number. He ends with 1,309 catches. That goes over Jason Witten for the most receptions. Oh, no, he actually is second all time to Tony Gonzalez. Brock Bowers statistically is the greatest tight end of all time. Now, unfortunately, we were not able to get him a Super Bowl. And if y'all want to blame me in the comments, y'all can go ahead and put it down there. Brock Bowers deserved better. However, this is the first person I think I've seen break 40,000 on a legacy score, at least in one of our videos. Because 2 championships, 11 yearly awards, they probably also have him in like records is also a reason he's probably so high. 41,710 as a legacy score. That is wild. Oh my goodness. Now, it doesn't show he's in the Hall of Fame yet. I thought it would. Maybe because I'm going to go check. It says he's still on the roster. But it also says he retired. Okay, so he definitely did retire. That is true. I would also like to check before we get out of here, the quarterback. I feel like he should be up there for some of these because he had some crazy season. Not up there for pass yards. Okay, that's interesting. Let's go to passing TDs. Mooney's already at 439. He has not retired yet. So, yeah, he's definitely going to be a Hall of Famer, too. This was pretty much, the New York Jets had triplets, man. And I'm not talking about babies-wise, so focus up. I'm talking about as far as offensive weapons. For a good part of this career set, it was Brock Bowers, Mooney, and Breece Hall. Which all of them are going to go to the Hall of Fame, as we are going to go here. Just so y'all know, I ain't playing around. Let's go over here to the tight ends. Okay, so Brock Bowers is number 1. I just want to see the Hall of Fame thing behind him. You know, that's where we end the videos when a guy gets in the Hall of Fame. So I will see you guys next season, and we'll probably be able to see it then. And ladies and gentlemen, there it is. He goes into a Hall of Fame with a highest score, and we don't know who that is. Kyle Pitts. Travis Kelce couldn't match up. Not even Mark Andrews can match up to the dominance of Brock Bowers in the NFL. He holds both the receiving yards and the touchdown record for a tight end for a career. He also holds the single game receiving yard record for a tight end and is second all time in reception. What a career for Brock Bowers. The only thing that hurts my heart is that we couldn't get him a Super Bowl. But without further ado, man, please like, comment, and subscribe if you know. I'm AJ1K and y'all already know. I'm out.